I remember it was tremendously loud.
It was kind of like an implosion.
There was a thud, like a
This went.
Yet it was silent at the same time.
It was the weekend after Thanksgiving.
It was a warm, sunny September day.
September 5th, 2002.
It was rush hour. I was on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood.
It was downtown Toledo, Ohio.
It was a Friday evening after work.
2 or 2:30 in the afternoon. I was coming home from an anatomy exam.
I was riding down Highway 82, me and my 2 children.
A back road that I know like the back of my hand.
And my wipers were going as fast as they could back and forth. I mean, we have a lot of bad weather in Minnesota.
And I was thinking, life is great.
You know, I didn't see him coming until about a second before.
There was no warning. The elk was just square in the road.
So this big, huge tractor-trailer truck. I remember thinking, those are the biggest wheels I've ever seen.
Somebody had to brake really hard suddenly. The guy in front of me came to a stop. I came to a stop.
My kids started fighting in the back seat, so I turned around to tell them to be quiet. And when I looked up, the light was red.
I only saw the car once we had made the turn and it was coming at us full speed.
I fell asleep and I opened my eye a little bit and I saw like a speeding sign coming.
There was this huge lightning strike, and I saw this white car on the freeway, not moving, and right in front of me. And bracing myself and thinking of my family, that, you know, oh my God, you know, I'm gonna have an accident.
It hit us.
Crushing noise in the glass and the metal.
It was as if someone just took a sledgehammer to something metal.
I was scared. A lot of images were going through my head.
Boom! Like, what was that?
I really don't know how to explain it. I remember seeing the truck, you know, it seems like slow motion, it's coming to you, and then all of a sudden, bam, you hit it.
And then, wham. It sent me into the car in front of me. For what it felt like, it was just one impact, even though I know there were 2.
They never even saw the animal. It was just standing right in the middle of the road. We hit it square on.
Huge crash and car spun around.
It kind of felt like somebody tackled you. It was like a jolt to the whole body.
Everything becomes crystal clear.
Then when I woke up, I'm sitting in the middle of the desert somewhere, and I see my X5 in there, and I'm looking and looking, and the X5 is completely destroyed.
And I remember just being covered in powder, I guess, from the airbag.
And my first thought was, I feel all right.
Smoke coming up from the front, under the hood.
The other drivers had gotten out of their cars.
I turned and looked at my kids. They were both screaming in the back seat because they'd never been in an accident before.
And then we just got out, assessed the damage, because you see, there was no injury to us.
Standing there, you know, in the rain and on the shoulder in the mud, and it just, I mean, I remember just thinking, I'm here, I'm okay.
Police came and told us the car rolled 5 times.
It was just some special day. It was just something very lucky about that day.
After being checked in the emergency room, they let me go home.
I called Allison to come get me, saying, I don't think I'm going to be home early. My car isn't going anywhere.
And I was overwrought, you know, just the, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm home. I went to my kids and kissed them. It's so important. I mean, it's like, that's it. That's it.